It's Reiki Day! Let's go. Bringing you prayer energy. Bringing you universal life force energy. Reiki. Bringing up the Earth's energy. Gaia. Bringing down the angels and their energies. Heavenly hosts. All to create the planetary Reiki Gaia angel prayer infused flow. Welcome to Reiki Day Live, and I'm your host, Brother James. So let's get into the flow. Peace, 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 peace. Brother James, House of Healing Light, a higher frequency school of energy being. It is Reiki Day. It is Reiki Day, and I am so honored and so happy to be here with you. It is an honor to be able to do what we do here, um, House of Healing Light, and to bring you Reiki Day. And definitely today is going to be special because I have to admit I have a message to give, but it's I'm so full of gratitude right now. So full of gratitude right now. But thank you for coming to Reiki Day. As I said, I'm definitely honored to be here. But let us go ahead and start off with prayer, as we always do. So please take your prayer position. In the name of the Creator of all that is, and in the name of all of those whom He sent to heal us on all aspects of our lives, to enlighten us and to take us higher, we humbly come before the Creator and ask that He please give us the healing energies that we need for our mental illness, for our physical ailments and illnesses, and to help us to bring our spirits higher, to achieve higher planes of existence. We honor Him and we ask Him to show His mighty power around the world and to help us to facilitate the means of which to do this by working with Him, by working with His energies, and by just doing the work. So we ask this in the name of all of those who came before us and all of those that He sent among us that share the sentiment of wanting to heal all on the planet and the planet itself. As we say, Amen, Amen. Once again, we thank you for being here. You know, I'm happy. I'm a little anxious at the same time because the message that we have to deliver today is called Reiki Day, a saving grace. And so whenever you know that you are definitely representing the God, you're coming before His people, there can be some fear, some trepidation, some anxiety, but He's calming my spirit, and I've definitely asked Him to be with me because it's so much that I've been given that I strive to give to everyone else that He has put it upon us or put it in my head, my mind to be able to give us during Reiki Day. And I must admit that I become inspired by other people because a lot of these classes come from speaking with other people. Some people ask me to do things for them. Some people just mention things and things spark off. And next thing you know, we have a class to present that helps us to be elevated. And so the first saving grace that we have to say about Reiki Day is that it comes from Allah. Allah gave it to us. I always strive to mention that because I want us to always know you may see me, but it's not me. Because when Reiki Day got started, it's because a brother named Munikai did an Instagram video. I happened to be in communication with him. And he said that he was on his little farm in Japan. He's also known as the brother in the East. Hint to some of us to think about. But he said he was putting his hands in the dirt. He was feeling revitalized. But every time he left the farm, he could tell that energy felt like it was being siphoned off. And that's what started me to start thinking about what was happening. And as a result, I started to think about using Reiki to help remedy the situation. He's a Reiki practitioner as well. But as I'm thinking about Reiki, as you've heard me say before, every time I'm thinking Reiki, day kept being thrown in my head. It was not coming from me, people. They just kept popping up every time I was thinking about Reiki. So I was like, okay, I get the hint, Allah. I'm going to do what you said to do. And then as time progresses, I'm putting things together and I'm using the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad to put different aspects together. That's where the 4 to 7 comes from. Originally, it was 4 to 6, which the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that is the best time to eat, best time to aid your digestion. But my wife said, well, 4 to 6 is not enough time for the people to get ready. So we expanded it to 4 to 7. Then we made it on a Monday following the Million Man March as a means for us to prove that we wanted to grow, that we wanted to help each other, and we was definitely going to do what we needed to do. So all this inspiration is coming from Allah, and things were being added, but these things were coming from Allah. And as I told you before, August 19th, 2024, he put his signature, he signed off on Reiki Day because he made me to realize that Reiki Day was on the 19th. And for my Muslim Ummah, you understand, 19th is the signature of God. But on that day, he made a celestial happening to happen. He put a super moon, and then it was a super rare super moon, which according to the scientists was 30% brighter than any other super moon in that year. And when you look at the fact that August is the 8th month and 2024 adds up to 8 again, then you've got 8, 19, 8. Now, an 8 can be looked at as an infinity sign inverted or turned from horizontal to vertical. It also stands for from infinity to infinity. And that's part of what Reiki Day is representing, is getting us back from this transitional period to what we once were, and then we'll go higher. That's why so many things keep getting added to Reiki Day. But then he took it a step further, and this is when I was really shook. That same month, I was speaking to a sister, And I told her I was Brother James 9S. And she said, oh, 19. I said, no, 9S. She said, 19. She said, X is the Roman numeral for nine. I mean, for 10. I'm sorry. So 9, 10 is 19. I was blown away. I had never even thought about it, never realized it. So I was also carrying the signature of Allah on myself and never knew it until that sister told me about it. And she had only met me in that same month. Why am I saying all this? I need us to understand we cannot take Reiki Day lightly. Don't look at it and just say to yourself, oh, it's just a day. I can take it or leave it. No, God is giving it to us as a saving grace because we're already in a dark period, but an even darker period is coming. And I'll get to that later. But when we look at what he has done for us through Reiki Day, you really have to start thinking about why is he adding all these things? Why is he amassing a group of people that are like-minded in certain ways? But why? Because of Reiki Day was just that. Reiki means universal life force energy. So it's a day of giving life force energy. But as the scripture talks about, we have to help ourselves, and then God steps in and he'll use what we're doing to help facilitate what we're asking for. So Reiki Day is very, very important because it's to bring us together to allow us to go higher and start to solve more of our problems because most of the classes and sessions are designed to start within, to start to reshape and reformat our minds. In most of the classes, I talk about, well, or I'll say I'll put in further instructions. You got to change your mindset. You got to take on a higher mindset. So Reiki Day is helping to save us from ourselves first, but then it's promoting us to work as a unit, to come together as a family. And so that's what makes me so honored to be able to be a part of Reiki Day because he's growing me, but I'm being allowed to work with other people and watch them grow and they help me grow. Because, like I said, some of these classes came from other people inspiring me, other people suggesting things to me, and then the wheels start turning, and then God puts something in my heart, puts something on my mind, and we end up coming up with classes or courses like Inner Sanctuary, Manifesting Through Prayer. That came directly from Allah, directly. And it's designed to put us in a space where we are with Him. No middle person, nobody in the middle. You are in the same space with Him. You feel Him right there. Think about how honored we are that He is making it so we can do things like this. He's bringing Himself into the picture. Like I said, He brought Reiki Day into existence because He kept putting it in my head and I couldn't get away from it. And then speaking to Brother Munikai, Allah spoke through him. And I knew it. So I had to do it. So God has interceded, is what I'm trying to say. That's the main saving grace, is that it comes from him. He brought it about, and he's giving us a way to get out of the situations that we're in. He brought the earth energy. As you've heard me say, I wasn't looking for it. Earth energy came directly to me, gave me a vision, and then I went to work with the vision. Now she's here. Well, she and he is here. Then he brought the angels. Think about why this is a saving grace. He's grounding us. Then he gives us the heavenly host to further guide us. Think about what it means to be able to get a team of angels that directly deal with you and help you to deal with whatever you're going through, whatever you're trying to accomplish. People, this is not me. The angels came to me and was like, "Look, we ready to do this." You know, they were tired of being in the angelic realm and not really having a whole lot to do. So they're like, "Come on, tell them that we'll work with them." So you're getting grounded with the earth. And also understand, through Reiki Day, you are getting connected to terrestrial and universal cosmic energies directly. And you can work with these energies directly to benefit yourself and others. See, God is blessing us with a team that's not corruptible, a team that doesn't manipulate you, because they don't have those types of feelings. They want to see you be the best you. They want to see you reflect your creator. Just really put some time to think about that. We're being honored, and God is the one guiding it, the one opening it up for us. And we really don't deserve it. I don't think any of us would fight that thought. But this is what he's doing. This is why Reiki Day is a saving grace. I have to say it, because we got to understand it's not coming from me. He's bringing these things through me, and I'm honored, and I strive to submit. But I want us to make sure that we understand it's coming from him. Then he not only gives us an angelic team, now he takes it further. Now he's helping us to awaken our DNA. Notice he's given us power. He's given us light. He's doing what he knows will allow us to come up, to ascend. And I spoke about that during the days of prayer, the last Reiki Day. We have to realize what Reiki Day really is. So he's awakening the DNA. Then he's allowing us to ground the energy with the earth. Then he's giving us the heavenly host to work with. People, we really got to understand who does this, who puts a whole magnificent team around you to inspire your growth. Who does that? And I don't bring you to me. I'm always trying to take you to him. So the saving grace that's in Reiki Day, I just have to talk about it because we got to see it. I don't want us to make the mistake of taking Reiki Day lightly and thinking you could just brush it off. You can, but it's not to your benefit. So, but then he takes it further step again. Now we have the throne where he's giving you your throne. He's giving you access to it, and he gives it to you directly. But in giving it to you, he's also, once again, giving you direct access to him. He's in your throne room. Then he gives you a guardian to guard the throne room in you, and then gives you a specific angel that helps you to do your work. Whatever your throne is for, you have an angel now that helps you to do that work and understand what it is. I need us to understand that Reiki Day is here to empower us and get us back to where we belong. He said that there was three things that Reiki Day was to do. He said, number one, Reiki Day falls under that scripture that says he came to give life more abundantly. That's in the name, Universal Life Force Energy Reiki Day. And then we do it 4 times a year to constantly try to push energy throughout the planet to everyone to heal in all aspects, which is what Reiki can do. Then he said, number two, he wanted to return us to our original state. Now, for those who don't understand what that means, I want you to think about the fact that according to the Quran, the Torah, the Bible, Injil, Adam is made first man, but God is his teacher. And the Holy Quran even talks about he taught Adam, Allah taught Adam and made them higher than the angels because he taught Adam their names. So that's telling you that originally that's how powerful we were because we were being taught by God directly. And as I've said during the days of prayer, that's the ultimate aim of prayer, is to make you one with God by way of God. That's what prayer is for. So when he says he wants to return us to our origin, you put that in proper perspective. If your origin is you come straight from God and God was originally your first teacher, just think about how powerful that means that you were originally. That's where he's taking us back to. Again, that's why we've had classes where we've connected to the planets. Some of y'all didn't do it with me, but those who did, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We connected to each planet during the parade of planets when their planets aligned. And we felt the energy of each one. And then we felt the energy that was the culmination of all of them. And we were blessed with a gift after the fact. People, I'm not trying to brag on me at all, but I have to point out to us that this is what God is doing. He's giving us a saving grace. He's empowering us with ways to obtain light to combat the issues, the problems, and the darkness that we are dealing with right now. And I need you to make proper decisions, please, so that we can get out of this mess. This is a way out. So you got your throne, your DNA is awakened, you're getting extra life force energy. But people, now it's all about using the saving grace and doing the work. And to my young people, during different days of prayer, I was mentioning to us the value of you. And Allah has me doing and saying things that I'm saying to be an example for you. You have gifts. I know this. Stop hiding it. And some of you are very blessed with very spiritual gifts. Stop hiding it. Come out of hiding. Now you have to, you know, figure your way through it now. And again, that's why you got to pray, must pray, so that you can be shown how to dip and move, because everybody's not going to be happy. But don't hide your gifts anymore. You have to bring them out. The scripture says in Joel, I think it's 2:28, that God will pour his spirit out amongst the people. And the children will be able to prophesy. Don't hold that back. You will save lives. If you have that ability, use it. Bring it out. And come to the classes and for Reiki Day and our regular classes. So you can expand it, but you also can have a safe space. Because I know a lot of you don't bring it out because you're scared of the gift, but you also don't want to go through what people will take you through if they know you have it. Because everybody will not be as receptive as you wanted them to be. And some people will try to use you as well. But we can face all that. But we got to get higher because we got to come out of what we're in. And as I'm saying to you, Reiki Day is a saving grace. It will open up things for you. Just in the last couple of days, with the people who didn't participate, people had epiphanies, people had understandings and understandings revealed. They stepped up to another level. And that's what we want for everyone, but especially my young people. I need you to come alive. I need you to take the classes because there's a lot of things that the God has put in you that needs to come out as a saving grace for yourself and others. So all of these things are coming through Reiki Day if we allow it to. But we got to step up. Get your feet wet. Take some of the classes. You might not be ready for all of them. That's fine. But take whatever you're ready for, whatever the spirit allows you to understand that I think I'm cool with that. I think I can do that. Come on. Come on. Elders, you got to step up too because we're supposed to be the ones leading them. I was just saying that in the days of prayer, we are responsible for putting our children on the path of enlightenment and helping to keep them there. Now, yes, we know they're going to make their own decisions, but at least present the path and help instill in them the things they need to do to stay enlightened. And the first thing is prayer. Keep prayer in their life because that allows them to talk to the Creator and the Creator to talk back with them. And then if you follow the days of prayer where I said different steps, if you follow that, you'll watch your children come up. You'll watch them become enlightened. And as a result, they'll bring light to their life, your life, and everybody who's around them. We have to create that safe space for them. but we have to give them that path to walk. As I was just saying, they have gifts that has been poured out to them by God himself. But the question is, are we keeping our minds open? So as they're saying things to us, are we shutting them down? Are we pushing them away? Are we knocking them out of their gift, off the path? That's on us, elders, parents. We've got to stand up, get ourselves enlightened so we can keep them enlightened. And then they don't have to repeat the mistakes that we've made. And then their gifts can come out. And then you'll be very proud of them. You know, when they not just go to school, but manifest gifts and talents that truly transform lives. How could you not be proud of that? But once again, Reiki Day is a saving grace because it can help produce that. We just gotta step into the process and start it and then keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then we can get out of the darkness that we're in. Because we can't sit on our hands. And I've been saying that. When God is giving us these means to get out of the darkness, but we don't take it, then that's on us. Don't blame him. You got to take that blame yourself. He's opened up a path. If we don't walk it, then I hate to say it this way, we deserve what we get. Because we are making an active choice not to walk on that path. You want to do your own thing. I get it. But I'm just saying, walk this path of enlightenment to make yourself better, to make the world better, and mainly to give your children, our future, a chance. So again, they don't repeat what we've already done, but also they don't make it worse, but they get better. So young people step up. My elders, let's get right and tight too, because we got to listen to them. Because if they're prophesying, which means they're telling the future, by not listening to them, that means we're walking into an uncertain future. So we got to leave the path open for them to talk to us. Then you got to believe them. Once they show that they have the gift, don't push them away. Don't deny them. And for sure, please don't tell them that something's wrong with them. You're affecting your own future. When God puts a gift in someone and they can foretell the future, you always have to test it, make sure it's true. But once it is true, move with it. Help them to work to better understand their gifts, to better work with their gifts. Don't shun them. Guide them. Because again, if the prophecies are going to be put in their heads, then we're doing ourselves a disservice if we don't allow them to do it. And then it really affects them too, because they start to think something's wrong with them. Or why do I have this gift? I hate this gift. Nobody likes me. Everybody disapproves of me. Nobody believes me. Again, I will say you need to try it to make sure that it's true. But once it's proven, once they've told you a couple things and it happened, you to stay out of denial and you keep them out of denial. We've got very powerful young people that's doing very powerful things, but it's we the parents and we the elders that either help them to grow or we could end up destroying them. And that's not what we want to do. Because it's a saving grace that they've been given the gift, and it will save us if we help them to develop them and take them to new heights. And that's part of what Reiki Day does. Again, awakening your DNA, connecting you with the earth, connecting you to planets, connecting you with angels, all these things that you didn't think were possible or was just, I believe in angels, but we're being blessed to come into a true reality of what we once were. And then the third thing, I'm sorry, I forgot. The third thing, you said prayer changes things. And that's when and prayer was added, and then he turned it into the days of prayer. And then he would show me different things about prayer. And now that's when we come to the ultimate conclusion that prayer, the ultimate aim of prayer, is to make you one with the Creator. Now, if you just think about that for a second, if you're one with the Creator, what can't you do is the only question you can ask. What can't I do? And I want you to think about that mindset. If you really began to think in terms of, I truly can do anything, or, as the scripture says, I can do all things through Christ Jesus that strengthens me. If you really, really believe that, try it, work with it, and then find out, oh, yeah, then what stops you from truly changing your reality and constantly upgrading your reality? This is possible, but a lot of us don't think about it and don't believe it. But again, Reiki Day is putting you in contact with energies that can allow you to understand, yeah, this is something that I can do. Um, like I said recently, some of the people in the classes had epiphanies where energies from chakras woke up. Higher selves, your higher self. One person had it wake up and manifest where a person knew what it was. And once you know, you can't go back. So this is the saving grace of Reiki Day, and we need to take it seriously. People, I want us to get out. The darkness that's coming is going to be seemingly all consuming. But if you have these greater energies and light within you before before the darkness comes to its apex, then you have a greater way to be able to walk through it, where darkness can't really affect you but so much because you have too much light. And that's why, I said it before, I was given a vision where I saw a prominent house of light, house of God, was covered with darkness. Covered. I'm not saying that whatever was in the house is dark. I'm saying covered around it. And it was so dark that how sometimes in the dark you can somewhat still see a silhouette? There was no silhouette. You couldn't see nothing. That's what's coming. And it can be interpreted in different ways. But Reiki Day is a saving grace for that. Because if you take in more light, then darkness can't affect you, or not to the larger degree that it would if you didn't have light. And we've been being warned. The Honorable Louis Farrakhan told us 3 years of darkness, one will be greater than the other, and that we would have to survive off our own light. people, this time's coming where it's just going to be you. It really is going to be you against the world, or possibly just you and your family. So we have to have enough light to make it through personally, and then as a collective as well. So I just want to say to us, Reiki Day is a saving grace. Notice I said a. I'm not trying to tell you it's the only way out. No, but it is a saving grace. And I've proven to you that it's coming from God. So you can put faith in it. And then if you work with it, you'll definitely have faith in it. But we gotta hurry up. We gotta hurry up. We gotta hurry up and get the light in us. And this is not a ploy to try to make money. This is me pointing out to us, you already see how bad it is. So you should already know how much we need this light. But then we also know things are getting worse. So come on, read the handwriting on the wall, and let's all take part in Reiki Day, enjoy Reiki Day. I'm telling you, the feelings that you get from doing these different classes, sessions, doing Reiki Day, it's empowering. It makes you feel good, and especially when you're in a class with other people that are experiencing things similar to you. It may be different, but they're still experiencing something. Then it makes you feel better. When we're in the same room and we're using these energies and getting on these same frequencies, it's awe-inspiring. You walk away feeling great, getting better sleep, possibly being able to think better, and just feeling better about yourself. So for me, Reiki Day is a saving grace. And for me, I feel like it's a win-win situation. I don't see how you lose, especially since it doesn't cost you a lot of money to take part in Reiki Day, depending on what you do. But I mean, registration is $10. That's what we keep it at because we want everybody to have a chance to take part so that you can get what you need and we can start changing our realities. So I'm gonna leave it right there. Come to your come and get and take part in a saving grace. And I promise you, if you do it, you'll be happy about it. You'll feel honored, as especially if you do it in succession, meaning not only do you take part in the activities of each day, if you can afford to do so, but if you do it consistently, like you do each one, like I said, we hold it 4 times a year. If you do it all 4 times, you would definitely notice a difference in yourself. Something will start to happen. Things will start to move. Energies will start to move. Frequencies will start to change. And you'll benefit. And you'll be happy about it, trust me. Especially if you come open-mindedly and you really take in the energies and start changing your mindset about different things, especially abundance, then you're going to feel the effects. You're going to feel better. And it will allow you to have a better life and watch your children do the same if you bring them. Nothing's overnight. You know, if you have chronic pains, stuff like that, we're not saying that you're all of a sudden be healed and nothing wrong with you. No, everything happens gradually. Some of us might experience that, but for the most part, everything happens gradually. But just understand It's a saving grace. And I want you to be here because I want you to experience it. I tell my students, I just want to see what Allah brings through you as you work with the course that you've taken, you work with that energy. I want to see what happens because I know it will transform you and something will come out of you if you're working with it diligently. So, people, let's take part in our saving grace. So, come to Reiki Day. The next one is February, I believe, 13th. It's either 13th or 14th. Make sure you sign up for it. We want as many people as possible because the more of us that gather together, then that's the more energy that will circulate through that frequency. And some of us don't understand or know it yet, but we're conduits for others. So the more people in the room and we sharing this energy, you never know how it affects the other person. It could be something that jumpstarts other people in the room. And then especially when we talk about what happened, again, people get inspired and people start to notice that the effect, oh wow, that she had a similar experience or he had a similar experience to me. So there's a certain camaraderie that comes along with working together in a group, working with the energies. The energies get higher the more people that are in the room using that same energy. So, in other words, more things can happen, more things can open up. So, sign up for the next Reiki Day. Take your saving grace. Bring your children too. And let's just go where we need to go. So, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. And since we got a little bit of time, I'm going to take us through the harmonic prayer that we do during the days of prayer. So excuse me for a second. I gotta pull it up real quick. Whoops. Okay. Now to do the harmonic prayer, everybody has to put their full will, mind, body, soul, spirit, and intention into the words of the prayer. Why? Because the first energy that we want to create is your energy. Prayer has energy. Did you know that? Prayer has energy, but you have to put yourself truly into the prayer to maximize that energy. You know, you can't go through the motions. You can't just say it and you're just saying words. So that's why I'm asking you to put your full mind, body, soul, will, and especially your intention into the prayer to maximize the amount of energy that you produce. Because we're going to ask God to give us his energy. So the higher the frequency that you're on, the stronger the intent that you have. Now the God can match that. You understand what I'm saying now? That's why I want you at your highest, because then he can give you his energy at your highest. So it won't hurt you. So it'll work with you. So that allows more energy to flow through you. And part of this exercise is to heal you as well as the planet. So obviously, the more energy that you produce that heat matches, then you get a stronger healing. Just mathematics. Okay. So let's get ready. Put your mind into it. Now, we're going to do some deep breathing because, again, I need you to get into that relaxed state. We want to do as much as we can do to get you in a state where the most energy can circulate through your body freely, unhindered, and not hurt you at all, but flow through you strongly so that, again, you can maximize your healing as well as the healing that you're going to give to the earth. Okay? So now that we understand that, take some deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Hold a few seconds. Breathe out through your mouth. Take in light through your nose. Hold for a few seconds. Exhale negativity. Inhale light through your nose. Hold. Breathe out negativity. Now, each time you're exhaling a breath, feel your body relax. So breathe in again. Hold. Exhale. We're going to do a few more. Breathe in through your nose. Hold. Exhale. Breathe in through your nose. Hold. Exhale. Now, call on your guardian angels to cleanse your space and you. Those of us that may be energy sensitive, you may feel your guardian angels on your left and right and feel them cleansing out your space. If you don't, that's fine. Just know that that's what they're doing. They are there. They're clearing your space. Now ask to be connected with your higher self and ask it to take over this harmonic prayer. Now say, I ask for the angels to encircle me. Those of us who may be energy sensitive, you may feel them encircle you. You'll feel their presence. If you don't, that's okay. Just know that they are there. Okay? Now we'll begin the prayer. O Creator of all that is, we humbly come before you in need of your grand healing hands to bring the earth back into the balance of optimal health. Please empower us by your healing hands to aid in the healing of our planet as we ask you to bring down your mighty healing energy to the planet and to allow it to flow through us so we may add to it and be healed ourselves. Feel the energy that you have created with the sincerity of your prayer. Think of all of those whom you want to be healed, human and otherwise. And let your energy, your prayer energy, grow for them. Sit in the energy for a while, keeping your thoughts on healing yourself and those whom you want to be healed. Now ask the Creator to flow his energy to you now. As you feel the energy flow to you and through you, stay in it for a while to heal yourself. So feel your energy, feel the Creator's energy healing you, flowing through you. Let it flow from the soles of your feet to the top of your head. Feel every cell, every organ, and your mind being healed. When you feel your healing has been fulfilled, point your hands to the ground, palms facing the ground, and see the energy flow from your hand to the earth, and see it go throughout the earth, cleansing and rejuvenating it inside and out. Feel the energy flowing through you to your hands, to the earth, going into the earth and spreading throughout the earth. Now say harmonize and feel the energy harmonize and feel the Creator's and your energy harmonize. Stay here for a little while, feeling the harmonized power flowing through you to the earth. Feel yourself being healed and see the energy flowing through the earth, healing the earth. Now say angels' energy harmonize and feel the circle of angels around you flow their energy into you. Then that energy will harmonize with the Creator's energy and your energy, and just continue to see it flow to the earth. It's flowing through you, healing you. Then it's flowing into the earth, healing it. Now say align.
Align, align, align.
And now you'll feel all the energies aligning themselves within you and that energy flowing into the earth. Flow this energy until it is finished. So I'll give you 2 minutes and just enjoy the energy. Let it flow. But while we're letting it flow, I want you to say these 4 lines with intent, gratitude, sincerity, humbleness, and a thought of atonement with the earth, angels, the creator, and yourself. So please repeat these lines after me. We're going to do it 3 times. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Thank you. Now let the energy continue to flow for another minute or so, healing you, healing the earth. Just allow yourself to experience the energy as it's flowing. Now that we have finished flowing the energy to the earth, ask the angels to close you and the earth off and to cut all energy ties for you, the earth, and the creator. Give thanks to the creator, your higher self, and your guardian angels, and all other angels that encircled you. Place or see your feet on the ground. Feel a little bit of the earth's energy and say, I am now grounded. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Well, everyone, I hope that you enjoyed your harmonic prayer. This was given to me specifically for Reiki Day, which is why I incorporated connecting to the God, the angels, and giving it to the earth while still receiving the benefit yourself. And we thank you for coming to Reiki Day. And for all of those who participated in the days of prayer, we thank you as well. And for our Reiki practitioners who may be giving the energy from different parts of the world, we thank you as well. And we will be calling on the angels shortly. It'll be at 8:30 this morning, 8 p.m. tonight. We'll be working with Gaia at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I gotta remember to start saying that. Eastern Standard Time, so that we can flow all of these energies throughout the planet, through ourselves, and generate a mass healing. But as always, I tell you, we need as many people as possible to all participate in these guided meditations so that the energy will be as strong as possible to get the effects that we need. And obviously, the more energy that gets spread out, there is the possibility for instant healing and miracles, depending on how many people participate and how much energy begins to flow, and if you connect to it. So just keep that in mind. But with that, I hope that my talk with you on Reiki Day being a saving grace, I hope it shedded some light. I hope it helps you. I hope it begins to help heal you. And I just ask that you please come join us, become part of the ranks, become part of those who will do the work to help heal the planet and everyone on it. So with that, I will see you in the angel class. I mean, the guided meditation for connecting to the angels shortly. And may you be blessed. Peace.